Hello, good evening, and welcome to Shoot Up or Put Up's first ever video blog. As you can see, I'm broadcasting here from Magdalen College, Oxford, naturally, with the finest glass of claret in my hand. This is how I feel that diabetes videos should be done. Anyway, I'm here today to review the Bayer Contour USB blood glucose meters, one of the most talked about blood glucose meters in the last couple of months, which isn't very much because people don't tend to talk about blood glucose meters all that much. Anyway, I'll put down my glass of finest claret and we'll thank you, glamorous assistant. This is alright, don't milk it. This is the Contour USB we have here. It's quite small, it's quite sexy, it's black, and as you can see it's got a little clunk, a little thing there that plugs into your USB slot in your PC, which gives it its name. This bit, the little cover, you're going to lose that in the first week of owning this damn thing, so we're going to chuck that away and do the rest of the review without it, which is fair enough. So, let's give it a whirl, eh? Why not? So, my glamorous assistant here is passing me a test strip, which is small and test strip-like. Shove it into the side. It warms up. It's got a little picture saying, reminding you that it's a Bayer Contour USB. And thank you very much, glamorous assistant. Yeah, all right. With my finger pricker here, which is not from this one. It's from WaveSense Jazz, because it's actually a better finger pricker. But there we go. Right, I'm going to finger prick. Marvellous, beautifully done. See, I bleed for you. I bleed for you, readers. This is real blood. What thanks do I get for it? Anyway, right, we're going to check this. Now, the irritating thing about this meter is actually that it has an auto-log feature, or bug, as we like to call it. Basically, it forces you to click a little button saying that whether this was before a meal or after a meal. Quite a lot of other meters do it just by the time that you do it, but for some reason Bayer doesn't make you do it. So I'm going to mark this before meal, because I haven't had my portion pheasant just quite yet, and then eventually it does deign to give you your blood glucose reading, which here is 6.5, or for our American readers, that's, who knows, who cares. So that's that, which is, my cameraman's just crawling around in front of me. I'm not entirely sure what she's doing, but there we go. You can put in reminders to give you a reminder to test again in a couple of hours or whatever. This is probably useful for the more negligent diabetic, so we're not going to use that. We can put in some notes as well, which is very useful. I'm going to put in don't feel right as one of the options. You've got sick and all that sort of guff, exercise, that sort of thing. But I'm going to put in don't feel right, because, you know, quite a lot of the time I don't feel right. But that's another story for another blog, for another post. So that's right. You can, if you go back to the main screen, which I can't work out how to do. Oh, you hit the menu. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, you can somehow get back to the main screen, and you can do all sorts of stuff. Get averages, 7-day average, 14-day average, 30-day average, all this sort of stuff that every meter on the market does, and even the Menarini one, which I hate with a passion. So there we go. Oh, yes. I suppose the main feature of it is the fact that you can actually plug it into your PC, you can plug it into your Linux PC, your Mac. Windows 7 apparently has a few problems with it, but again, I don't really care because I don't use Windows 7. So there we go. The software is written in Java, and so it's actually on, the software itself is actually on the meter, so it's installed. It does all sorts of stuff, very exciting. And there we go, and it sort of gives you graphs of this and that and all that sort of stuff, and it's pretty much the same as any other software out there. It gives you pretty graphs. It's not actually all that useful. I never use them. You might, so who knows. And that's pretty much the size of it. In terms of our usual sort of ratings that we give to blood glucose meters, we oh, thank you. Oh yes, there you go. I wondered what you were doing there. Can I have my claret back as well, please? I just can't get the staff these days, I tell you. Thank you. That's very kind. Yeah, alright. What have I told you about milking it? So, there we go. It's quite a sexy meter. We quite like it. Lots of people seem to like it. but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's good, kids. So there we go. I would stick with a Freestyle Lite from Abbott, which I think is a cracking meter. Mainly because it's got a light on it and all that sort of stuff. And there we go. There you have it, the Beyer meter. Fantastic. So it's goodbye from Shoot Up or Put Up, and goodbye from Magdalen College, Oxford here, and goodbye from my glamorous assistant, and we'll see you next time. Take care, readers.